You may not have noticed something, and maybe there are just a few things. But of late, it appears that this is the trend. And if it is the trend, I would advise the president to stop it. I think it is immoral, for the lack of a better word to use. We are having a situation where our president, Kipchirchir William Samoei Arap Ruto, pushes for something. He pushes with a lot of energy and conviction and whatever. Then when he pushes for those things, it reaches an extent where the whole thing is unpopular. And then he does it. He throws everybody else under the bus. The purpose of recording this video is not to justify the project or anything. Well, I have my views, which it is not relevant for me to share on this particular video at this particular time. I will share my views at a later date, and my views are supposed to be shared as per each and every item. This item I give out my, but what I've seen is that President Ruto is starting a procedure where he's very much convinced on something. Then he whips leaders to join him in his new endeavor. Uses a lot, and he's a very good salesman. He whips up people join him and whatever. Then when he realizes that he's in the deep end, instead of seeking out a way to get out, he himself and those people whom he, in many cases and in almost all cases, he's the one who whipped them into. You find that there is a crowd of people, including him, in the deep end of the swimming pool. When things get hot, or when the water becomes very deep, it seems that Ruto has started a system where he, even without notifying the people around him, even without notifying anybody, suddenly he changes tactics and gets himself out of there and leaves you people drowning. I would, if I had an access to the president, I would advise him to stop it. It is not good. I know you are a politician and a professional politician. I've even said before that in Kenya's history, you are the real professor of politics. Know how to juggle words and actions and everything for political gain. But I think my conscience does not allow me to place people who stood by me into the deep sea and then I ran away. There is a name people use. I think people use it as putting somebody, uh, throwing somebody under the bus. I think the president is doing so. Allow me to give only two examples. I think he has started that system, and the earliest he stops, the better. As I said, I am not going to justify the things that he has been going for, because I'm going to cluster them together. In his heart of hearts, he believed, in his heart of hearts, he believed in the 2024 financial bill. And in fact, he even went ahead and called members of parliament to State House. They went there, he whipped them, which is okay, although some people have even said that for anything that is purely siding with a certain political angle should not be done. But you see, Financial Act is something to do with the whole government. It has to do with the financing of the government. So wherever he may have called them and whipped the MPs, the difference is the same. He called them up together, they sat down, they agreed to wholeheartedly vote for the bill. Then the GNC came. When the GNC came, we saw what happened. And I'm not even sure, somebody has to correct me in the comment section. I've not seen the president where the president has, I've not seen a time when the president has turned to those MPs who were visited, by GNC to console them or anything. No. He just reached a place and said that I know now that the the finance bill was unpopular, so I'm doing away with it. But you see, some of these things had problems with those MPs who, I think the one in Molo had even his own house burned down. We had several MPs whose offices were burned and whatever. There was so mayhem done to. I remember even one MP, I think, had to parade his wife, where they had a T-shirt. The wife was saying, "Please forgive my husband," and the MP was saying, "Please forgive me." I'm not aware. I'm not aware of an occasion when the president has, maybe he has done it covertly, but I'm not aware of any situation where he summoned those people and expressed sympathy for what they went through, especially going through on an issue that he himself had whipped them. That one happened. Then we come to the issue of Adani deal. Adani deal, this time it did not even touch the, what do you call it? It did not even touch the omenas. It touched the mbutas. Now you find that Raila went into it. He even tried, although we know Raila, as I've already said, Raila from the past. He joins you, and then he goes says, if you ukiniona kanda hii watu yote ni wako mzee, ni wako mheshimiwa. But it didn't look good for Raila to be seen now defending something, and then it later comes out that the Adani deal goes the other way around. There is also the MP, former ODM member, I think it is Wandai. Wandai even went to, was it the Senate? He went and defended the Adani deal so much extensively. And when he defended the Adani deal extensively, a few hours later, I think it's a few hours later, if not a few days later, the president there was there in the state of nation, where he was now saying that he had done away with the Adani deal. To me, that is my concerns. First of all, there is nothing with changing your mind. You can change your mind in any time, any place, anyhow, whatever. I remember the late Honorable Frederick Simiyu Masinde saying, "Only a fool doesn't change his mind, and since I'm not a fool, I've changed my mind." People change their minds. That reason is obvious and whatever. But my issue with Kipchirchir William Samoei Arap Ruto is that he's going for something very strongly, and with a lot of his persuasion takes a lot of what do you call, a lot of a big squad or a big platoon, goes in deep into the deep water, and when things gets hot, he jumps out without notice, and all other members of those who were with him get that. I think he, more, I mean, he many people say that, oh, you see, the president has not been advised and whatever. But to me, I say that even for you to be an MCA, you have to have a capability of knowing. You don't have to, especially this government. You see, when Gachagua was removed, you saw how many advisors he had. And if you give each advisor half an hour to talk to you, I think by the time he or she talks to you again, you'll have completed 2 weeks. So with so many advisors and whatever, and even leave alone the advisors, because the advisor advises you, anything that goes bad, it is you and you alone who will stand whatever will have come to that. So my humble appeal to the president is, please stop it. Changing your mind, you can change. Actually, you have, as I'm recording this, you have changed your mind and said that Adani is not going there. As a human being, you can even change your mind and say Adani comes back. Let nobody mistake me when I say that. But you can change your mind in every second, left, right, and whatever. That is human. But the purpose of this recording was to tell the president that don't whip people to go together with you, and then when things get hot, you leave those people under the bus. Thank you.